Hi neighbors, my name is Jerri-ellen and welcome to my channel. I appreciate the time you're taking out of your day to stop by my kitchen. Today I'm doing a quick, easy, simple meatloaf, but I'm going to cook it up in the air fryer. And I thought I'd share it. So if you're interested, you can make it too. It's not a large meatloaf. I would say enough for 2 or 3 people. 3/4 of a pound to 1 pound of ground beef is what I'm using. I'm going to wash my hands and I'll be right back. Oh, I have to grab some ketchup. I have a few meatloafs on this channel. Ketchup or barbecue sauce. What do you feel like? What did I do with ketchup? It might be barbecue sauce anyway. My husband likes to hide things, I think. I'll blame him, he's not here. Oh, I took the ketchup out. Okay, you can use ketchup or you can use barbecue sauce in this, okay? Up to you. I'm still deciding. I got barbecue sauce. There's my ground beef. I have a small onion, but I really want it to be fine because it doesn't take a lot of time to cook up in the air fryer, and I don't want to have big chunks of raw onion. You can saute your onions and your celery if you want, and then put it in after you chop them up fine. Probably a tablespoon or so of each after it's all diced up in here or ground up in here. Perfect. Perfect, I tell you. How's everybody doing? I hope that you're doing fantastic. It's 1 tablespoon. It's 2 tablespoons. I'll use this for something else because I think that's more than enough. Also want to put salt and pepper, of course, to taste. Salt. Pepper. Oh, not that much pepper. For me anyway. Probably use like 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of salt maybe. Garlic powder. That's only a small one. I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. It's not a very big meatloaf. This is just easy peasy. Alrighty. And chili powder. I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder as well in here. Okay. And this is 1/3 cup. I want to get a 1/4 cup measure. 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. I only have a little bit of breadcrumbs left in my panko, so I'm using them in recipes just to finish before I open up other cans of breadcrumbs or whatever. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. You can put breadcrumbs of choice. Also going to put an egg, a large one. A few tablespoons of milk. Oh, I put it on the counter. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Oh, I didn't get all of that other out. A few tablespoons of ketchup. Or your barbecue sauce. I think I'm going to use the barbecue sauce for on top of it. Close to the end of the cook time. Get your hands in there and mix it all about. Plug in and preheat my air fryer. 350. Yes, I'm going to tell you how long in a minute. Preheat it. But I'm going to use this here. Just easier to put in there and easier to clean that up. But you can form it and put it right on the pan if you feel like it. It's going to take a few minutes to heat up. Don't want air pockets. It holds together better if you don't have the air pockets. Excuse me. I started to say something when I was doing this video, and I didn't finish with my thought. I'm bad for that. I have a few meatloafs on this channel. I'm going to link the playlist at the end of this video. And yeah, you might enjoy a few. There's one that I actually had on the channel that I took off the channel. The camera wasn't very good. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty out. You see the snow. I got to show you. See, didn't finish again. Didn't finish my thought. But what was I saying? Oh, I'm going to make it again. We'll do a fresh video for it. Wait till you see outside, friends. Wait till you see. That's Graham's barbecue that he used to use in the winter. My barbecue is covered. I told him you could use it though, but he got to put the cover back on. But his is done. I'm going to get him a new one. I got that barbecue for $10, and it lasted quite a few years. It would have lasted longer, but as you can tell, he didn't cover it. There's mine. Mine's covered. Over there. Just sit here for a second. Yeah, Graham bought me that barbecue for Mother's Day. I love it. I have a few barbecue videos up on the channel. I wasn't taking out the camera very often outside last year, but I will this year. I will. Got lots planned. Anyway, back to the meatloaf. I put the barbecue sauce on halfway through the cook time, but actually you could wait to the last 5-10 minutes of cook time, even like the last 7 minutes or whatever cook time, because a lot of sugars in the barbecue sauce, so the barbecue sauce got a bit dark, even though it was still tasty. But I just thought I'd let you know. So I'm just adding that, and I'm going to return this back to the air fryer. I know the sound of that is a little loud, but I wanted to chat with you for a second. When I make meatloaf in the oven, I like to bake it. I want to put it in the oven at a low temperature, like 325 degrees Fahrenheit. That'll keep your meatloaf tender. So I didn't want to have this turned up too high to make it in the air fryer, but I know people want a quick recipe when they're using an air fryer. They want things kind of happen kind of fast. So I put it at 350. And if you have the time, a lot of times when I'm making meatballs or meatloaf, after I mix all the ingredients together, I cover it and I refrigerate it for a half hour to an hour. Let the breadcrumbs start to pull everything together and let the flavor start to sit in the meat for a little bit. But it's just quick. But I thought I'd tell you in case you have time you want to do that. Washing dishes and thinking of tips. If you don't like celery, I know Lucian, and so I know some people in my life that don't like celery in their meals. You can finely grate up a carrot like I did with your onion and saute it for like 5 minutes. Let it cool. Throw it in with your meat. Or throw it in raw like that, but make sure it's really fine so to have time to cook out a bit in your meatloaf. So yeah, you can substitute celery with some carrot. In my air fryer, it took my meatloaf 30 to 35 minutes-ish for it to have an internal temperature it was around 162, 163 Fahrenheit internal temperature. You at least want it to be 160 internal temperature for it to be safe to eat. But the barbecue sauce got dark, but it tasted good. I'm going to brush more barbecue sauce on it and make it look pretty again. Anyway, this turned out very tasty. You didn't taste any rawness of celery or onion. It had time to cook out. So you can put it in raw if it's really tiny. Also, this is going to be for sandwiches and other things for Graham's lunch, so that's why I'm not doing a tasty poo, but it was tasty, tasty. I hope that you like, share, subscribe, and the recipe is in the description box under the video. Peace, love, and God bless, and I hope you come back again. Take care, everyone. Bye.